Hello friends, this is Dhanamjay. Yes, we observed sessions last class, and now let's start another class that is cookies in PHP. Now I am starting the concepts with learning concepts. That is, first one is what are cookies and how cookies work, and steps involved in various cookies creation. Okay, let's see what is meant by cookies first of all. Okay, in servlets also cookies is there, in Java also normally in based on the type cookies also it's there, and in PHP also cookie is there. First of all, what is meant by cookie? Okay, I think you observed one in a normal laptop or a computer. If you open a run dialog box, there you can have cookies folder. Okay, if you click on OK, then automatically if you click on OK, then automatically it will opens a folder which it is having cookie files. Okay, now for security purposes the cookies are denied, so it's not opened in your laptops or computers. In some computers only it is opening cookies folders. Okay, and here in normally web browsers also will have the same cookie values which it stores under users information. Okay, I'll give a simple information to you that what is meant by cookie. Okay, it's generally used to identify a user cookies or text files stored on a client computer, whereas sessions will store on a server computer. Here the cookies are text files which it has a maximum size of 4 KB, and that files will be stored on a client computer, and they are kept of a user tracking purpose. Okay, PHP transparently supports HTTP cookies, and using PHP you can both create and retrieve cookie values. Okay, and you have to remember that how you created sessions in front of HTML, right? in after before HTML, right? In the same way you have to create a PHP cookie must be used before HTML tag. Okay, remember dream like two things are there, that is one client browser and another server side. Okay, and here client side and server side, consider like that. And from client side, if he making a request, the server will respond to the client request. Before responding, the server will add cookie file and it sends response plus cookie to a client. Okay, and third, a client is requesting the server once again. If client is requesting at the time, it adds cookie value and then sends to server. This is how the process will works, and normally there are 3 steps involved in identifying and returning cookie users. Server script sends a set of cookies to the browser, for example name, age or identification number, etc., and the browser stores this information on a local machine for a future use. And then again the client requests something which it adds cookie information, and then it sends to server. So this is how the information of things like 3 steps they are involved in a cookie, how to access that, like that. Okay, and let's take in a deep information about cookies. Okay, and here normally they are typically used to keep tracking of information. Just now I given, right, username, and that site on can retrieve the personalize the page when the user visits a website next time. Okay, so cookie can only read from the domain that it has been issued from. Okay, like any domain like that .com.edu, like that, which it has a website proper name. And here cookies are usually set in HTTP header, but JavaScript can also set a cookie directly on a browser. Okay, and cookie is created at a server side and saved to a client browser. Okay, browser side it displays the values. Each time when a client sends a request to the server, cookie is embedded with the request. Such a way cookie can be received at server side. So those are the points I just now given in learning concepts. Let's see diagrammatic representation. That first here web browser, this is a client side part, and the server side, that is another part. If browser is requesting a web page, the server will create one cookie value and assigns to that request and sends respond as a page to a client side. Okay, so client is requesting now response page with cookie value, and if browser, that means a client side, if he is requesting another page at the time, the browser will appends the cookie, whatever the previous value it is there, appends the cookie value and then sends the request to server. So these steps will be continuous until the session closes. Okay, now we'll see in a deeper way like first one, like cookie enabled page will be requested, that is user access index.html page or PHP page, and index.php tracks user IP addresses, and server sets the cookie. Server side, it stores IP addresses in a cookie, and other pages, if it is requesting, the server returns cookie name and value on all page request. This is how the cookie will work. Okay, and in simple way I am giving, right? In short, cookie can be created and sent and received at a server end. Okay, so it can be created and it's sent to a browser, and the PHP cookie must be written in front of before HTML tag. It's a simple way. Okay, let's see how to set a cookie in a PHP. Okay, to set a cookie in PHP, the set cookie function is used here. Set cookie function is used here. It needs to be called prior to any output generated by the script. Otherwise the cookie will not be set. Okay, if you want to set a cookie, then definitely you have to use one function called set cookie function. Okay, here it is used to set cookie with the HTTP response. Once cookie is set, you can able to access it by using $_cookie. I come back to session part. Sessions, in sessions, if you want to create a session like session underscore start, you have to use that, and then you have to use a $_session. In brackets you have to pass a variable, and if you want to call, then you have to use associative array like $_session. In the same way, you here also in cookies also you have $_cookie super variable. By using that, you can able to access it. Okay, let's see syntactical part, that set cookie function will has 6 parameters, or you can also call it as an arguments. In general, there is a name, a value, expire, and path, domain, security. So those different parameters are used to it will accept those different arguments or parameters in a set cookie function. First one is a name. What it is used to set the name of a cookie, and here the value which it is used to set the value of a cookie, and expire, nothing but it is used to set the expiry timestamp of the cookie after which the cookie can't be accessed. Okay, and then path, here it is used to specify the path on the server for which the cookie will be available. Okay, then domain will be there, that this is the fifth one, which it is used to specify the domain for which the cookie is available. And security is there, that is it is used to indicate that a cookie should be sent only if a secure HTTPS connection exists. Okay, so that is for if you open any websites, it will ask like accept and cookies, which it means if you allow cookies, then it stores the value who the user is and who is accessing that page, and when the cookie is created, and when whatever the pages are you open. To know that information, the cookies will ask you that please accept and cookies, like that. Okay, so that is the things we observe. Now below, some of the operations that can be performed on cookies, that is in creating cookies. Okay, that is creating cookie named like now I am using like a cookie named as a model car, and I am assigning a value is a BMW car to it, and here the cookie will expire after 2 days. Nothing but here you have to pass like 2 days into 24 hours into 60 minutes into 60 seconds, like that. Okay, that is one thing. And then we'll see one execution part, that before that we have to check whether a cookie is set or not. Okay, it is always advisable to check whether a cookie is set or not before accessing its value. So here therefore okay, so here therefore here check whether a cookie is set or not, and PHP isSet function is used. To check the cookies whether it is set or not, you have to use one function called isSet. Okay, it is used to check whether a cookie that is a model car is set or not. Okay, ESET function is executed as follows. Now we will check one program. First of all, we have to use set cookie function, which it allows one cookie name and a value. And now ESET, if ESET cookie core model, if it is setted, then it displays this cookie value. Otherwise, it displays no cars. This is a simple. This is accessing a cookie value, and this is checking a cookie value whether it is assigned or not, and here we are setting a value to that. Okay, and now we'll see how to access cookie values. Just now I given like a $_cookie, right? So in the same way here also you have like for accessing cookie value in PHP $_cookie super global variable is used now. And here we can have like it is an associative array that contains record of all cookie values sent by the browser in its current request. Okay, so the records are stored as a list where a cookie name is used as a key now. Okay, to access cookie named with now I am using like core_model, and the following code can be executed like that: echo core model is, that is the information part, and $_cookie you have to pass cookie name, that is core_model. So you'll get a core, that is BMW. Okay, so we'll see in a simple way how to execute the program. In a programmatic part we'll execute this. Okay, I'll check now whether the program it is easy to create the program. So like here I am executing the program part, so I am taking a new notepad. So for this I am using PHP and then question mark close, and here you have to use set cookie, right? So you have to use a set function to set cookie. Okay, so without setting cookie function values, it can't able to create any values like that. Okay, so we'll set how to set a value like set cookie. Okay, set. So you have to use like set cookie, in brackets you have to use double quotation, comma double quotation, you have to use cookie name, that is core_model cookie name, and the value is BMW. I am passing a value like so here I am using. Okay, and now I am using another called that is PHP here. Now I am closing my PHP tag. Now if you have to use like if, okay, if is set $_cookie so here you have to set it as what is the variable you created? Core model, right? Core model. Now use this, and now if, right, we have to use, right, else. I am using else part also. Now here you have to use like echo model core model. Yeah, you can have core model is, I'm using like a $_cookie. Now I am passing my variable, cookie variable, that is core model, and now I am using this an else part, echo no items or no cars, in a simple way. Now save the program with the cookie.php. We saved successfully. Now check the program cookie.php. Now cookie is not set. Before previously it is not set. So first it is not set actually. So you have to use so no cookies, no items are there, right? First thing you have to it will be enabled, it will be null value. Okay, so if you refresh the pages, it automatically sets a cookie value, and it automatically sets a cookie is created like that. So now we'll check whether the cookie is set or not by checking by calling a value that is called dollar underscore cookie core model. So it displays a value like BMW is setted. Okay, and now one more thing, in a browser itself you can able to check whether the cookie is setted or not. In a browser, how can you check whether the cookie value is set or not? By checking double three dots and click on settings, or you can use like settings, and then click on search settings. There find type cookies, and then here you can have like one more thing, privacy and security, and click on site settings. There you can have like cookies and site data. Click on that, and here you can have see all cookies and site data. Click on that, and here type is BMW or localhost, whatever the domain you are using, localhost, right? Localhost, that is a domain you are using, localhost. So click on that, you will get core model. Yes, that means cookie is set successfully. Click on that, you will get name. Okay, now whatever the parameters are there, it automatically displays like that. Okay, so which it creates one session for that thing. So now which it adds one cookies also, like name, and here content and a domain and a path, where it is which location, that is day 13, that is a folder, and any kind of connection. If it is an internet connectivity, then it displays like that. And accessible script, nothing but which it is a secure way, that is called 1 or 0, which it displays security purposes. Those are different 6 parameters, which it has one more parameters, that is there created by what time the cookie is created. We'll check once again how to check whether cookie is setted or not. I'm refreshing this. Now cookie is setted. Now click on 3 dots and click on settings menu, and please click on privacy and security, and there click on site settings, and click on cookies and site data. You will get one menu called see all cookies and site data. Click on that, and here in search cookies, please type localhost. That is a domain, right? So click on that, you will get PHP session ID. So session ID, nothing but here just now in previous class I given one information like for one user, which it creates one session which it has 32-bit 32 hexadecimal string value. So like this 3HQ, yes, this is a session, and for this domain and path and security, like that. So this is called a PHP session ID. For the same thing, for a PHP session ID, which it creates another cookie name. I given cookie name as a core model, and for that cookie name, which it has a content called BMW core, that is a value I am giving now. And if I change the value, like I'll change the code part. In the place of BMW, I can place like Swift, IFT Swift core. Okay, save. I am saving this program and I am executing this program. Refresh. Now here you have to press enter, and now my core model is zip. Yes, now check here, refresh here whether it is changed or not. We'll check now. Core model BMW, you have to refresh this, right? Press enter, refresh. Now check. Now again also it is there. Close this browser and open this again. Localhost / day 13, and then whatever the files you have, please check it. Cookies, right? Cookies, and shift is set. Now open settings, and then find privacy and security, and click on site settings, and then cookies and site data. and click on see all cookies and site data and type localhost. 2 cookies are there, click on that, click on core model. Yes, the content is changed, that is Swift. Okay, now this is how you have to check the cookies, whether the cookies is created or not. And if you open any website also, the same thing will happen, guys. You can remember from where the domain is accessing and where the path is, where the which folder the cookie is created and where. So this is how you can able to track the users, how many users are watching and how many users watch the content, like that. Okay, you can get values. Okay, let's move on to the theoretical part. That here just now we check by using eSet function is used to check whether it is setted or not. Okay, and now we'll see how to access a value by using $_cookie. You have to pass one variable, that is a cookie variable, core_model. Okay, now one more thing, in a simple way you can have like set cookie. Here you have to give cookie name and then value. Here defining a name and value only, and set cookie here, cookie name with a value with timestamp. You can directly specify expiry in 1 hour. So after 1 hour the cookie won't be stored in your browser. You can able to you don't want to remove that. Okay, it automatically expires. This is called a temporary cookie. You can have 2 types of cookies are there, temporary cookie and permanent cookie. Here a temporary cookie, nothing but you have to, if you shut down the computer, automatically the information will be erased. Okay, so permanent cookie, nothing but permanent, you have to manually delete that. So and you have to set time information, time for 10 days. How to the cookies will be stay there itself, then it can able to delete, like that. So permanent cookie and temporary cookie will be there. And set cookie, here you can pass domain, path, and then the security value. Okay, so and one more thing here, the super global variable is used to get a cookie. Just now I given a programmatical part, and I'll see one more example also for user, whether the cookie is set or not, like for user Sono. Okay, we'll check the simple program, and finally we'll see deleting a cookie. Okay, that's the thing, and we'll execute one simple program by checking the user information. Okay, I'm taking a new notepad again. The things is very fast. Here you have to use set cookie, and here you have to use user as a cookie variable I am taking, and the value is Sono. Okay, and now I am closing my PHP. I am taking HTML part. I'm taking HTML part now. I am closing HTML, and now I am opening body section. You have to remember that you have to take, like you have to put the cookie setting value in before HTML. So I am writing HTML part like that. Okay, now here you have to start with the PHP, and then if here you have to press enter, and then you have to close this. And now if and else I am using. Okay, if and else I am using. Now here pass is set. Okay, so $_cookie. Here you have to pass a value like so user. Okay, now after that you have to check whether it is there or not. So for this you can use like echo sorry, cookie is not found. By default it displays cookie is not found. Why you are setting not is set? You are using not is set. Is set nothing but it will check whether it is set or not. So for that here you are using like not is set. Not is set means by default it displays like first value, that is sorry, cookie is not found. If you refresh the value, if you refresh the page, then it will display a cookie will set. Okay, Now let me check whether for else also ICHO echo, and then here cookie value I can use $_ cookie. For this I'm taking a user, wait, semicolon, and there ends the program. Save the program with cookie2.php and run this cookie2.php. Oh sorry, it's displaying line number 9. What's the line number 9? Here something is wrong. If is set as cookie, and yes, I close now. User fine, set cookie, okay, $_ cookie, okay, and then why it is displaying error. Okay, so for PHP body completed, yes, that's clear. What is the error? Syntax like unexpected quotations like single, so here that is okay. Here $_ cookie also okay and fine. Here user, can we use like yes, I forget to close the double quotation and first line. Okay, now let's check the program. Yes, now by default it displays sorry cookie is not found. Why? Because you are using a not is set. That means you are not setting firstly. If you refresh the page, reload the page, then it displays cookie value is set, that is so no. Okay, so this is how the cookie value will set. Okay, now check here, close the browser and close this also, and open again localhost day 13. What is that? Day 13. You created a program name, what is called cookie2, right? Press enter, I'll get that, and now click on settings menu, go to settings, and then click on privacy and security, and click on site settings, and then cookies and site data. See all cookies and site data, and type the domain name called localhost. Yes, 3 cookies is setted, and remember 3 cookies means first one that is a model, car model and session ID, and then you'll get the user. Let me check. Yes, session ID and car model and user. First user, click on user. Yes, user is name is Sono. Okay, and domain is localhost, and the things. Yes, you understand, right? When the browser when the browsing session ends, it will expire. Now can I close this? Now I closed this browser, and now check the program. Now open a new browser and check settings, and click on privacy and security, and click on site data, and then cookies, and see all data, and click on type on localhost. Yes, it's not there. So if I am if I am typing a localhost, the cookies are not displaying. Why? Because so this is entire whatever I am doing is a temporary cookie. Okay, so if you want to set a permanent cookie, you have to pass timestamp value, then only it becomes as a it will become as a permanent cookie. That is a simple thing I want to give and simple information. Okay, and then if you want to set an expiration date like past okay, deletion like that. Okay, if you want to set deletion of a cookie, then you can use like expiration. You have to set the expiration date to 1 hour ago, like that. Okay, that this is called temporary cookie, guys. This temporary cookie means if you close a browser, the entire cookie information and session information will be erased. And if you want to set it as a permanent cookie, then you have to code it you have to set a cookie as a permanent by applying a temporary information, that is you have to set cookie value layer timestamp. Okay, like you have to use time 3600, 1 hour ago. Okay, now let me check whether it will executes or not. Okay, I'll close the browser. I'm opening this. I'm running the program with localhost, and then day 13 slash cookie 2. Now it is not set. Why? Because you given a value like it is already expired. It is also already expired, so it won't be stay live. Okay, now if you observe cookie 1 means it will set now. Okay, cookie 1, I mean sorry, cookie, just cookie, right, PHP, which it will be there. Cookie model cookie will be there for this one, but the cookie won't be set. Why? Because 1 hour ago it is already deleted. Okay, so that is how the cookie will be deleted, and that is how the cookie will be set. So I think you understand the concept, how the cookie will work like that. Okay, now this is how deleting a cookie, which it set cookie is a function used to mean here which it can able to delete cookie also there. By setting a call, you have to pass values like name, value, and then timestamp. Okay, another argument that is called time. So the expiration date is required to set the past. Okay, so now here I'm using like car model time minus 60, like that it expires. Okay, and then if you want to set expiration date in the past and cookies will be deleted, like this also you can use. Okay, so this is how the cookie will be created, how cookie will be accessed, and how cookie will be stores a value, and how deletion of a cookie will be takes place. Okay, so thank you for watching.